Okay, here we go. The other day I was looking around doing a mystery guitar search and I found this Ibanez mc100. I did a little research and came across a fan page. Just wanted to put that out there in case anybody wanted to do a little more research. The mc100, it was a beautiful looking guitar. They wanted 950 plus another 120 from Finland, I think. It was being shipped. But this is made in 78 they started, I believe. Fujigen. The guy had put Bill Lawrence pickups in it, taking out the originals. I don't know what else work was done on it, but you want to do your research on what kind of Bill Lawrence pickups. But it looked like a pretty interesting guitar. MC100. Musician Series. When you look at it, it comes with the specifications. It has mahogany ash, mahogany sandwich is the body material. It came with Ibanez Super 77s, but in the bridge and also the neck, I don't know if that's worth more than the pickups that they put in there because they have the Bill Lawrence in there, but it's what is, and that's what they have, and that's what they took out, and that's what they ended up selling it with, is those Bill Lawrence pickups. So if anybody's interested, that was on Reverb. Just to let you know, don't know whether it's worth anything. I thought it was a very interesting guitar, though, to be quite honest. Let's see here. Oh, another thing was it's half bone and half brass on the nut. Very interesting. That I've never heard of before, but okay, that's what it's about, learning. Okay, so that was that. I just wanted to put that out. That was like Ibanez fandom. Now, I have a Reverb thing, and it came up where there was this guitar, this 470. Ibanez 470 in blue. $395 plus shipping. Interesting guitar. I thought, the old Ibanez grape color. The 550s can get expensive. This was a 470. It's got Floyd Rose style, I do believe. It's got the humbucker single and humbucker. Some of the Ibanez only come with the two humbuckers. And since I found that fandom page for Ibanez, this is the RG470. Japan, it's Fujigen. Let's see here. The question is, what year was this one? And they're calling, whoops, let's do this. And we're going to exit out of there. Now, this is a 1995, they're calling it. 470 comes with a few dings and scratches. Great guitar, lots of life. This model was produced from the 90s to the 2000s. Guitar can be picked up. This guy is, this is actually in the United Kingdom, but I just noticed that. So anyway, that's depending on the shipping, and if that's something that interests you, I just saw it in the feed that I get, and I thought that was an interesting Ibanez as compared to the 550s. And you want to verify that that year, 95, is Japan. Production, what I'm reading right here, production of Korean model ceased after 99. So it looks like it was made in Korea for a while. Let's see. It might be Korean made. I think it would have specified if it was Japanese in the ad. Third generation was sold exclusively in the US. Anyway, very interesting. Want to do your research always before you get. Contact the sellers, see what their what the model is, where it was manufactured. But I found that very interesting there. So now I always like to check up on Stratocasters and the Les Pauls to see where we're at here. I want to look at Stratocaster, S-T-R-A-T-O. Stratocaster, let's go standard, American, A-M-E-R, American Standard, the old school, before the Performers. Let's see what pops up. 2008 to 16. $895 seems to be a number right there. $899. $999. Let's do category of electric guitar, and I like to do that under used. And let's see what we have towards price. No, best match. Here we go. Low to high. Let's see what the lowest one pops up at. Fender Stratocaster today. What is this here? I don't know that that's American. It's not saying American. 836, this one is saying here. Here's an American at $750. Maple neck red. I like that. I want to see what this 650 was about. Might be Mexico. Mexico Stratocasters made guitar. Yeah, this is Mexico. Cool. But that is, they're getting expensive, the Mexico models. But then again, you're looking at $12.99 for an American Performer right now. So things are going up. $750 on this standard right here, American. The least expensive. Let's see, 86 to 2000. That's not a specific year. They're calling it a 96. Some cosmetic wear. Original guard. And pickups upon request. So we have here decent looking. Let's see how was the fretboard all chewed up? I don't like it when they're chewed up. I'd rather, that looks worn in. That looks like it's got a nice amber tint to it. You know, it's not anemically blonde. Old 96 he was calling it, or she was calling it. Okay. Does it come with a case? Original hard shell case included. Well, that's got to be worth 50 to 75, if not a little more. $100 shipping from New York. If you're closer to New York, you could probably talk to them on the shipping costs. Sometimes they're not trying to make money on the shipping, you know. Why wouldn't they do, actual cost? So that's very interesting. Okay, $750. American Stratocaster today. One of the deals going. Let's see here. Now let's go American Stratocaster. I want to look at an inexpensive let's go here. Gibson Les Paul. Standard. Let's see what the standard, not a 50. Let's do this. Interesting. Just a regular standard. We looked at the satin model the other day, and those were $12.99 new, and there was one for $800 used. Let's go with a used model here. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on electric guitars where it is. Best match is going to be, let's see, with the low to high. In Japan, they're wanting $1,500, so that's going to be some shipping. Let's see what their shipping costs from Japan are today. They're looking at $164. Nice looking guitar. Has a hard case with it. But let's look at something that's going to be... Oh, here we go. Here's a Standard Plus, 2008. Those pictures are pretty tight up in 8 pounds. Burst buckers. Stock except for volume and tone knobs. Some pitting on the bridge. $1,800, they want plus $1 shipping. That's pretty good shipping deal. Not looking to rob you there. Looking for those little wings on the side of the Les Paul. Headstock, always a good tell. Towards wanting to verify that it is real. Okay, let's see here. $1,800. That's not a bad deal as compared to what the 50s and the 60s are going for $26 right now. So that's about $800 off. I'd say that's pretty good. With that said, I'm going to call this a look at the different models. I'm going to turn it off from right here. You guys have a great day now.